Thank you. Thank you very much. I didn't tell you who these folks are up here with me, all of them. I'd like to let you know who they are. This girl here is my daughter, Helen. I'm glad to have her with me. And the boy over here on the bass is my grandson, Helen's son, David. And I'm sure all of you know who these two fellows are. This is, they live up in this part of the country. I'm really glad to have them working with us tonight. This is Mike Seeger and Ralph Renfro, my good friends. Well, we'll try a little bit. The sun's going to shine my back door here. I hope I can do it. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. North wind's gonna blow my blues all away. My mama told me long years ago never to marry no boy that I know. Won't give you money, no decent clothes. What will become of you, God only knows. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. March wind's gonna blow my blues all away. Thank you. Thank you very much. You want to say something, Ralph? You look like you
was
are.
hoping that since you had the guitar that you'd play the Cannonball Blues that you played this afternoon, and tell a little bit about how you learned it. It's you play it in a different guitar style than any of the other tunes that you've played this evening.
Well, that is a little finger-type picking tune. I don't know that I can even get a word out, or not a note, hardly. I haven't played it recently, and, in a long time. No, I learned this style picking from a colored boy that used to be around Kingsport, Tennessee. And he worked down at a bus terminal, and AP run into him, and he brought him up home one day, and he played guitar, and that's where I learned this particular tune. And Essie Riddles. Yeah, Leslie Riddles. Esley, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was here the last time I was up here, I believe. He worked in
1969, I think he was here.
I believe you can do it, Mama.
Well, don't count on it. I was dying 'cause he's gone. He's always gone. Little verse.
You play it, then I'll think of one.
You're gonna have to learn this one, Helen.
Never do it, I don't believe.
My baby left me, he even took my shoes, enough to give a girl the doggone worry blues. He's gone, he's all gone. Now I'm here crying 'cause he's gone. Wish that I was dying 'cause he's gone. Lord, Lord, he's all gone. Thank you very much. Y'all are so wonderful. I don't know. I said today I didn't think I'd ever be able to play that song again. I didn't think I would try it even, but I didn't do so good, I know. But maybe one of these days I hope to get rid of this arthritis. And this finger is what gets me right here. Can I have that pick right there, Mike? That finger pick.
You just
I
keep
don't know.
picking, Mama. That's the best way.
Well, keep picking. How about
Yeah, just
pick
keep
out,
picking.
Helen?
Don't give up on picking.
That's why I'm teaching her to play all these songs, because I know it ain't going to be long, because she's going to have to be playing if y'all hear them, because I know I ain't going to be able to play too much longer.
Can you imagine?
I've just about quit several times, but I haven't made it.
Don't do it.
You never will.
I never saw anybody who played the auto harp. Did you learn that from someone, or the playing of the auto harp, a tune on the auto harp?
No, I just learned that myself. I like to kill myself trying to learn to play it this way. I think it's throwing this hand.
You mean holding the
Holding the
auto harp?
auto harp, I used to play it without a strap, you know, but now when I stand up, I use a strap on it, and it holds it up.
I'm sorry, excuse me, but I wanted to remind him how the time you carried the table. Daddy had
Yeah.
the table made to screw the legs on, and Mama carried a table for years, and then finally she said, well, there's got to be a better answer. So this is it, upside down, so they redesigned it.
Yeah, they've moved all of the bars over now. You can't play over here like you used to, you know, so you have to play this way. And I guess I'm the cause of that, because when I learned to play it like this, they designed them till you had to hold them like this, you know, or play them like
I can
that.
play
So
them now.
I'm going to try a little bit of Black Mountain Rag in the key of F, Mike, when you get there. Find your learn. It's tuned down to B flat, yeah.
Okay.
Maybelle, when did you start playing the autoharp, picking out tunes on it like that?
Oh, let's see. It must have been, it was before me and Sarah and A.P. quit playing together, and that was in 1943. And probably around 40, I think I started learning to try to play a tune on it. I thought, well, anything that's got that many strings should have a tune somewhere.
What was the first tune that you learned to play on?
I think San Antonio Rose, or Little Brown Jug, I believe, was the first one. Then San Antonio Rose, I believe, was about the second one. And that's the one I worked on so long trying to learn it, you know. And,
Yeah, play it, Mom.
well, I hope I can.
See, Mama.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Y'all are the most wonderful people in the world. Listen to me, the mistakes I'm making tonight, I feel like I'm, I don't know. Let's see if we do a little bit of Liberty Dance. Then I'll let you talk a little more out here tonight, maybe. Thank you. Well, I don't know what you want me to do next. Do you want to talk a while, or you want me to play more? You want me to sing, or what do you want me to do?
Are there any requests that people in the audience have for
Blue Eyes? Blue Eyes. Let's see. Yeah, I hope I can reach this. Sure you can. It would have been better for us both had we never, in this wide, wicked world, had never met. For the pleasures we both seen together, I am sure, love, I'll never forget. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of my blue eyes, who is sailing far over the sea. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of him only, and I wonder if he ever thinks of me. Oh, you told me once, dear, that you loved me, and you said that we never would part. But a link in the chain has been broken, leaving me with a sad and aching heart. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of my blue eyes, who is sailing far over the sea. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of him only, and I wonder if he ever thinks of me. When the cold, cold grave shall enclose me, won't you come, dear, and shed just one tear, and say to the strangers around you, a poor heart you have broken lies here. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of my blue eyes, who is sailing far over the sea. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of him only, and I wonder if he ever thinks of me.
You want some water, lady? You want some water?
I don't know, I guess I'll be all right, maybe. Thank you.
Maybelle, a lot of people really don't know how the Carter family got started in music before Ralph Peer came along. You and A.P. and Sarah were singing together. Could you tell us a little about it?
Well, A.P. used to be a fruit tree salesman, you know, and he came over Clinch Mountain over to Uncle Mill Nichols's. That's where Sarah lived, you know. She stayed with him, and he came over there, and she met him, and they got married. Of course, I was just about 6 years old when they got married, and then they moved back across the mountain, and I went over to visit them when I was about 13, and I met my husband then when I was about 13 years old, but I didn't see him anymore till about, I guess about 2 weeks before we got married, which was, I was almost 17. I like 2 months of being 17 when we got married, so that's how we got started. We married brothers. Sarah and I were first cousins, and we married brothers.
And you played around at
In schools and churches and different places, yes.
mostly courthouses in the little towns around, you know.
And you just developed your guitar style on
Yes,
your own.
I did. I had nobody to show me anything. Nobody helped me do anything. So I don't know who gave it the Carter Scratch name. I believe it was Mike. Was it you, Mike?
No.
Everybody calls my guitar playing the Carter Scratch now. So someone called me the other day and said they wanted me to write an instrumental and call it the Carter Scratch. So when we do another album, I'll probably maybe try to find something to put in there and call it the Carter Scratch. So I gotta do it. I can't let it get away, you know, die.
Did you all contribute songs to the repertoire, or did AP mostly take the
AP
responsibility for that?
he did the most of them. There's a few of them. I wrote a few of them myself, but not too many. I'm not a very good songwriter. Helen is the songwriter in our family. She has a lot of good songs. And she, when we started out, none of us could read music, but she could, and so she kept us straight, you know, on our songs and things. When we'd get a new song to learn it, we had no idea how the tune went. I could read a few shape notes, but I couldn't read the round notes. I didn't know anything about them, you know, they all look alike to me. So she took piano, and that saved us there, you know, when we started doing radio shows. And we worked out of Richmond, Virginia for about 6-7 years down there, and that's the way we learned all of our new songs. And they'd come in, she'd just grab them, run to the piano, and we'd, you know, learn them right quick.
And in the days of the early Carter family, you'd pick up songs as you traveled from place to place?
Well, a lot of them, I think AP, he just, you know, he did a lot of that, and then he rewrote a lot and wrote a lot of them himself, just, you know, and...
Didn't you arrange an awful lot of those songs?
Yeah, I did quite a few of them, like the music on Coal Miner's Blues and Are My Flower and things like that. I did the music part. I can do tunes pretty good, but no words.
Yeah, Mama.
Not a very good word writer.
You did Coal Miner's Blues this afternoon, didn't you? Was that
She
what you
did.
did tonight?
Helen was going to do that.
I really...
Helen's still learning to play the guitar. She's not doing bad at all.
This is a bad place to call on me to play the Coal Miner's Blues.
She just started playing guitar like this, or trying to play like me in the last few months, and I think she's doing real well.
When you played that, did you play it with a flat pick
Yes,
too?
I did that, and Jealous Hearted Me, and several of them I did with a flat pick. She does.
Now listen, honey, this is your night.
I know.
You pick.
I know, but you're doing things I haven't done for 30 years, Helen. I haven't sung
Well,
or
Mama,
played
you
either.
can play the Just Heart of Me, I know, can't you? Take a rocking chair to rock, take a rubber, but that's it, Mama. It's G. That's where you need to be. You're somewhere else.
No, I'm done. Not right.
You wanted up?
Yeah, I wanted in...
The Jealous Heart of Me, honey. You know the one I sung at home?
No, I
I've
couldn't do
been
that.
taking my children and singing Carter family songs to them.
What are you in, Helen?
Honey, I'm in G. That's exactly where you need to be, right there.
I played in C, and I can't play it in G.
I can't either. We got a problem, haven't we? Let's see.
Well, you play it where you
Wait a
play
minute. You get your G now, and I'll find my C down here. Aha, there you are. Wait a minute. Now.
Let's rubber ball roll, make a man I love to satisfy my soul because I'm jealous, jealous hearted me. I said I'm jealous, jealous as I can be. For goodness sakes, women, let my man alone because I'm jealous, jealous hearted me.
really nice.
I never thought I'd play this.
Does she very often play lead to your second?
Yeah. No, it doesn't bother me. I like for her to play. She plays for me every once in a while. But I said I never thought I'd ever sing that song again. She started singing it today. I said, Helen, I can't sing that song no more. My mother can do anything. That I know. I've learned for years. Would y'all like to hear David to do an instrumental or something? He plays real good guitar. Has he got his 12-string with him?
No, it's not in tune, Mama. You give him yours or mine. Which one?
Which one you want, David?
You just take off.
Grandma's doing it.
This is completely impromptu because he didn't get his 12-string tuned. Who, me? Or the Lonesome Fiddle Blues. Anybody know the Lonesome Fiddle Blues and what key, David? We'll see.
This is a Doc Watson tune, I believe. You know it, don't you, Mike?
David, you can do it a lot better, honey, than I could do it.
Doc
with you,
Watson
believe
is
it.
one of
I
my
think I
favorite
can.
guitar players.
He's a busy guitar
That's
player.
a fancy tune.
I know it
He's a
is.
busy player, I tell you.
I'm gonna be able to do it by myself.
Honey, you can do it. That's something
I'll
Mother
play a few
taught us a
bars
long
of it.
time ago. Huh?
Let's play a few bars.
Okay, just play a few bars. That's enough.
We were asking you, Maybelle, if you would finish off this half with the very first song that you recorded at the first session of the Carter family, August 1st, 1927. A song that I remember when Woody Guthrie was ill and in the hospital in 1959. He used to come out on weekends and people would get together with him and play records. And, Woody probably borrowed and made famous more of your songs than any one person, taking them and running them through another cycle by adding new words to them. And on the next half, we'll do one of the songs, the song that Woody got This Land Is Your Land from. But here's a song that he learned from your first recording of it, and he did it on a beautiful record with Cisco Houston. He used to listen to your records when he used to come out of the hospital. The thing he wanted to hear most was records of the Carter family, the original Carter family. And Bury Me Beneath the Willow is one of the ones that he and Cisco Houston recorded together, and that's the very first song recorded at the very first session.
Yes, first song we sang.
My heart is sad and I'm in sorrow for the only one that I love. When shall I see him? Oh, no, never till I meet him in heaven above. Oh, bury me under the weeping willow, yes, under the weeping willow.
On this part of the program, what we're going to do, we've done a little bit of it on the first part, but we're going to pick up some of the songs that the Carter family originally recorded, and then people all over the world and all over this country have made famous. We'll start off with the song that Woody Guthrie used when he made This Land Is Your Land. Actually, it was two songs. One was the secular version called When the World's on Fire. That was the sacred version, and the secular one was Little Darling Pal of Mine that Joan Baez recorded back in the 60s, about 12, 13 years ago. So we'll just touch on a number of songs, and if you know the choruses, I think everyone would enjoy it if you just join in with us, and if you don't know them, after the first time we go through them, you will. So just join in whenever you feel like it and sing out. I think everybody'd feel better if you did that. Helen, Maybelle, and David, Michael.
Hardware.
Put that closer to the mic so you can hear the audio. Can you really pick it up?
You lose it now. Everybody ready?
I'm ready if you are.
Little
chords are on the ocean, remember?
Okay.
It's in F.
Yeah, I should do it on there, though.
She has it on.
Well, why don't we stick with a guitar tune or two before you switch over?
Okay.
In the B flats.
Anchored in Love Divine in B flat?
It seems like we're all out of tune right now.
I know I am.
You're not in tune, are you, Mike? Did you get fixed?
Oh, look out.
Well, why don't we stick with a guitar tune or two before you switch over?
Okay.
In the B flats.
Anchored in Love Divine in B flat?
It seems like we're all out of tune right now.
I know I am.
You're not in tune, are you, Mike? Did you get fixed?
Oh, look out.
Go get some.
I found sweet heaven of sunshine and light, and peace abiding above. Lift your arms around me, your lovingly cast, and sweet he tells his love. The tempest is o'er, and safe evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine, the danger is past, and I'm anchored at last. I'm anchored in love divine. He saw me in danger and lovingly came to pilot my storm-beaten soul. Sweet peace he has spoken and blessed is your name. The billows no longer roll. The tempest is o'er and safe evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine. The danger is past. I'm anchored at last. I'm anchored in love divine. The danger is past, and I'm anchored at last. What gladness, what rapture is mine. The danger is past, I'm anchored at last. I'm anchored in love divine. Thank you.
What about blues?
Thank you very much. Y'all still with us and feel as wonderful as ever. After all my mistakes. This song that we're fixing to do right now, I don't know. I may know one verse of it, and of course we'll try what we know of it, okay? It's been so long, I guess, I don't know if I've sung this song since we recorded it or not.
Well, it's a song Mike grew up listening to as you grew up listening to this as a child, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't remember how I played it. I mean, I don't remember how I picked it on the guitar. I did on here. I guess I know I did because I've done all of them most on here. You ready, Helen?
My son says my D's flat, but I guess I'll find it.
Mountain, my home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain, and I never expect to see you anymore.
Carter family was on XCR radio for how many years were you on XCR?
Oh, we
Del
were
Rio?
out there in the fall and winter months for a couple of years.
And you know, have you
we
heard the
started
record?
in October, stayed till March through 38, 39, then went 40 and 41.
That was one of the most powerful radio stations in the nation in those
Yes,
days,
it
wasn't
was. It was the day we left Del Rio in 1939. We quit. We had to bail from every state in the Union, everywhere.
It struck me that some of the songs that you recorded about that time had kind of a south of the border flavor to them, such as You Are My Flower.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you could do that one.
Well, you know, we recorded this in our last album, but I had a terrible time playing this song. Helen, you have to play now.
I go numb when Mama says play. I do fine backstage. You get fixed.
One, two.
The grass is just as green, the sky's just as blue. The day is just as bright, the birds are singing too. You are my flower that's blooming in the mountain for me. You are my flower that's blooming there for me.
Had a good teacher, but I thought
Sweet summertime is past and snow begins to fall. We'll sing this song and say to one and all, you are my flower that's blooming in the mountain for me. You are my flower that's blooming there for me. So wear a happy smile and life will be worthwhile. Forget your tears and don't forget to smile. You are my flower that's blooming in the mountain for me. You are my flower that's blooming there for me. I just can't play it too good. Thank you so much. You're all so wonderful. Helen, you play it.
go ahead, Mother. I'm gonna
I'm
be
playing
right
it with my picks because I can't do it with a straight pick.
Well, you go ahead. I'll be close.
The grass is just so wonderful. I just makes me feel so good to think you folks sit out there and listen to me. It's about a harder time as I'm having to stay on pitch even. But anyway, I love every one of you, and you're just so wonderful. You got something else in mind?
I was just going to say, Maybelle, that way of picking is an example of something that Helen was talking about this afternoon when she said that the Carter family can take any song and Carterize it, was what she said. You've got a style that people have tried to imitate, and Earl Scruggs, when they made that record with you, about 15 years ago, learned to play that tune from you. But shortly after that, we were over at his house one night, and he said, I was going to give you a copy of this album, but he said, I'm not really proud of the way I do that. I just can't get it the way Mother Maybelle gets it.
Well, I played on the first album, you know, I did it with them first time they done it, but I think they recorded it again after that.
He never was
But
satisfied with it.
He does a real good job, though, and Randy does a wonderful job, too, on it.
There's no way I can do it.
Helen, you can do it.
And I
You
have
just
watched closer
don't
than
say you
anybody in
can't
the
do it,
world,
Helen.
and I still. You see what my mother
She
and
can do it.
Daddy. Now this is gospel truth. When we went on the stage, if we were feeling bad, Daddy says, "Now you're on stage. You can do it. You will," and we did. Usually, we made a stab at it, regardless of whether we did an excellent job or not. I'd like to say that much for my mother and for my father, who I'm sorry to say we did lose this year, but they were the power that kept us all going through all these years, and they instilled a whole lot in us. We'll never forget, believe me. You're talking about writing songs. I wrote one song I'm proud of. Can I sing it?
Wish you would.
Helen, this song makes me cry every time I hear it.
Because
And
believe me,
Go ahead.
this song is real. It happened, I know, because I was there. 800. Dear Mama, now that we're older, we can see the load on your tired old shoulders. Mama, you're a trooper. Mama, you're a soldier. Mama, you mean a lot to me. She always got us out of bed early Sunday morn and took us off to church where we could learn about the Lord. Mama tried to tell me how my life was gonna be, but I was young and wild and it was hard for me to see. Dear Mama, now that we're older, we can see the load on your tired old shoulders. Mama, you're a trooper. Mama, you're a soldier. Mama, you mean a lot to me. Mama, you mean a lot to me.
Thank you so much. Helen, that song, every time I hear it, it almost makes me cry. You know, they used to do it on the stage, and they put me off in a spotlight somewhere, and the three of them would sing it. And the first the first night they did it, I didn't know anything about it. I guess some of you might have seen the TV show that it was on, Johnny's TV show. And John turns around, he comes down and gets me by the hand and leads me down with him on the stage. And I thought, well, I don't know what's coming off. And I knew that was the night that they had "This Is Your Life" for Johnny, you know. And I thought, well, what in the world's happening? I know he don't know anything about that, you know. And all of a sudden I hear the voices start singing this song, and then I knew what had happened. But the bad thing about it was I sit under the hair dryer. Oh, they wouldn't let me out under the hair dryer while they was rehearsing, see. They said, you're...
I know what I was saying. It was bad.
Well, anyway, I'm very proud of that song. It's a beautiful song. What's next over there, Ralph? You got the program. I don't know what's coming off next.
You know, the days of when you started out singing and playing for people back in the mountains were so different. I think that a lot of the people here would like to know what it would be like, for instance, a week that you would spend, say you would be at home sometimes, then maybe you go out and play somewhere, say in 1930 or 32.
Well, then, you know, we didn't have any electric lights in the schoolhouses. We played by lamplight and just an old coal oil lamp. And we had little old A-model Fords to ride in, and I've stood on the running board many a night and held a lantern to get home, and all things like that, you know. And they just didn't have the buildings in like we have now, and of course we didn't have as many people. But then you could go out and you could go see a show then for a quarter, you know, 25 and 50 cents at the highest, 15 and 25. The first one, yeah, you got one. I see right there. I don't know if you ever seen this or not. This is one of our first posters that we started with. And I believe this was
Thursday, August the 1st, what year?
I don't know, it ain't on there. It was about a year, I guess, after we recorded, and I drew 7 or 28 somewhere along.
Maybelle, why don't you read what it says on there?
I can't see that, Ralph. Don't be embarrassed. Can you see?
Look, Victor artist A.P. Carter and the Carter family will give a musical program at, and then written in script, this is a foreign poster, written in handwriting is Roseland Theater on Thursday, August 1st. Then at the bottom it says, the program is morally good, admission 15 and 25 cents. A.P. Carter, Mace Spring, Virginia.
Yeah, it sure is. Back then, you know, I think it was in Rose Hill, Virginia.
Rose Hill, Virginia.
I'm sure.
It's like a rose hill.
I'm sure that's where it was, and that's not too far from where we were living at that time. Mm-hmm.
The banjo was your first instrument, wasn't it?
Yes, I played banjo when I started picking banjo when I was about 8. And I played till I was 13. Then I got my guitar and I laid my banjo down so I don't play it no more. I got a brand new banjo that was given to me, and I never have played it very much. David's working on it right now. He's working, learning mandolin and banjo and everything he can get his fingers on. He really
You did Gold Wash and Chain this afternoon. Is that one you can pick on the guitar?
No, I think I better do it on here.
Mother. She loves that old harmless
guitar. I haven't played guitar for a year on account of my fingers, see, and I'm really having a hard time.
You gonna do what key there?
I may have to.
You gonna go put a cross key on?
It's too low in blue fat. See, I have to do it on here.
A.
And see.
Okay.
Darling, how can I stay here without you? I have nothing to cheer my poor heart. This old world would seem sad love without you. Tell me now that we're never to part. Oh, I'll pawn you my gold watch and chain, love, and I'll pawn you my gold red ring. Oh, I'll pawn you this heart in my bosom. If you got this guitar run down, so I might be able to sing it here. You know, when we made all the records, I had my guitar run down to about A. And I got it down to B flat now, and it's so low, I don't know how I ever played it in A. I really don't.
Got a different sound.
Well, I've got to get this thing on.
Are you having trouble,
I
Mom?
don't want to hang myself.
No, Mother, we don't want that.
June and Helen hang themselves
I
just every
did.
once in a while.
On stage.
You know, this strap here is very dear to me. You know who gave me that strap on this guitar? Chet Adkins. You know, he went to work with us when we went to Nashville, 1950, and this strap has been on this guitar ever since. It's about had it. I bought it about 29.
1929. You've been playing that same guitar ever since.
Yeah.
Is
I
that the
can't
guitar
play
you
no
played on
other.
all the records ever since then?
Ever since, yes, on most of them. I made the first records with a little old Stella guitar, a very little old cheap guitar. And I made them with my bare fingers like Helen picks now.
Use a pick.
She has a lick something like Sarah,
So,
seems to
yeah.
me.
I was a Sarah student. I watched her all the time. I watched Mother, and I love
Yeah.
Aunt Sarah's, the way she hits
Let's
the
see, I have to get this off now.
But picks I don't handle well.
Helen has always played with her fingers, you know, and I told her she's going to have to learn to play with picks, so
I'm
she's
trying.
been rehearsing a little bit.
I do everything wrong. Hey, Mother.
Yeah, I may give out on this one. If I do, you take over, because my voice is liable to go any minute. I'm expecting it.
Nothing. You're last.
I was standing by my window on one cold and cloudy day when I saw the hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better on the waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I told the undertaker, undertaker, please drive slow, for this body you are hauling, how I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. There's a letter on the waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Sing one, Helen. Lord, I told that undertaker, undertaker, please drive slow, 'cause this lady you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. There's a letter on the waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. you very much.
Maybelle, you
Yeah,
were
see
saying
that.
this afternoon a little bit about how that song got written. I don't think most people realize that it came out of an experience of the Carter families. You were saying that AP had made that up after a death in the family?
Well, I think he did. I just don't know exactly how he come to write the song. He did. He got so many things and wrote so many of them. I never knew what he done and how he probably did. He lost a sister, I think, in his family, and I don't know. Maybe I just wouldn't know who he wrote it about or what.
I wonder if to close the evening, you'd sing one of the Carter family songs that an awful lot of people have borrowed from you, the Worried Man Blues that you recorded years back.
You're right, you moved it. Well, we sure have enjoyed being here with you folks tonight, and you've been a wonderful audience, and we're just glad as we could be to get to come to pick for you one more time. I never thought that this would happen, but I'm sure glad that I got to come back again and see you folks. And we're just, I've not been, like I said, I haven't worked any for about a year, and this is a little bit more than I've done for a while. So I hope you all have enjoyed it, and we really have. So we'll finish up with the Worried Man Blues, and one of these days we hope to be back to see you again. It takes a worried man to sing a word song. It takes a worried man to sing a word song. It takes a worried man to sing a word song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. I asked the judge what might be my fine. I asked the judge what might be my fine. I asked the judge what might be my fine? 21 years on the RC mountain line. It takes a worried man to sing a word song. It takes a worried man to sing a word song. It takes a worried man to sing a word song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. Hey, Mama. Across the river, I lay down to sleep. I went across the river, I lay down to sleep. Went across the river, I lay down to sleep. When I woke up, there were shackles on my feet. It takes a worried man to sing a word song. It takes a worried man to sing a word song. It takes a worried man to sing a word song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. The train arrived, 16 coaches long. The train arrived, 16 coaches long. The train